Hi guys, this is your girl Vaughn, aka Blended Beauty. Welcome to the channel. So in today's video guys, I will be doing my first fall look of the year. So if you would like to see how I created this look here, keep on watching. Alright guys, I have already primed, moisturized. This is my MAC paint pot. Today I've already set with my translucent powder. So we will be going into the Nubian 2 palette today. I will be using for a transitional, which is Morocco. Say it girl, say it. So it's like this orangey shade here. So let's get started. Alright guys, so the next shade, still from the Nubian 2, we're going to go in, and what shade is this? This is Kenya. It's like a dark brown. We're going to put that in the crease. Alright guys, next up I am going into this shade here. It's called Earthy Brown, and this is going to go all over the lids. Next up guys, from LA Colors, this is their pigment powder, and this is in the shade Glisten. It's like a another kind of bronzy kind of shade. Alright guys, next for in the corners, we're going into the James Charles palette, and we'll be pulling out this dark brown here, and that's going to go in the corners, and I believe this is Benny. Alright guys, I did experience a hellacious amount of fallout, so I'm going to go and clean this up. And actually first, we're just going to go into, for the brow bone, we're going to go ahead and do that. And we're going to be using the Alama palette, and we're going to be pulling out, where is it? Cocoa Taxi. Alright guys, so I went ahead and cleaned up, added some more translucent powder. I know my face look a mess, but the powder is just going to help, you know, soak up the oil, because I am an oily girl. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and line with the e.l.f. liquid liner. Let's do that right now. I am going in with Poppy and Ivy. This is their 5D Darling Lashes, and I'm going in with Chantel. And you can find these at your local beauty supply store. Speaking of lashes, guys, I like to rename a product, a brand, like the Ioni lashes. I like to say Lonnie lashes. So if you hear me say Lonnie lashes, know what I'm talking about, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and apply the glue, let it get tacky, and we're going to come back and we're going to do the foundation. So for foundation, girl, say that again. So for foundation today, we're going in with Maybelline Super Stay. I haven't picked this up in a long time, so I know it's matte, and I don't remember if this was my shade or not, but let's hope that it is. So let's just go ahead and apply this. Alright guys, for concealers, we are going in with Maybelline Instant Age Rewind and CoverGirl. I love this combination, and I haven't actually used this in a while. Alright guys, I have applied my lashes already, so let's just go ahead and blend these concealers out. Next guys, we're going to go into this fresh stick. If you recall, this right here I got from the Dollar Tree. I'm only going to use it for contour, and this is Espresso. Alright guys, next we're going to set with the Huda powder, and this is Cunifa. For contour guys, we're going into the Too Faced. This is the Cocoa Contour Palette, and we'll be pulling out this dark shade here. To set the other areas and to wipe away that Cunifa powder, we're going to go into L'Oreal, and this is the Infallible and Cocoa. Alright guys, to blow out the lower lash line, I'm going back into James Charles, and I will be using that same dark shade here, which is Benny. Alright guys, so for the inner corners, I'm going to go back into Earthy, and I'm going to put it in the inner corners. Alright guys, I haven't used this in a minute, so for blush, I'm going into the Natasha Denona. This is the Bloom palette, and I'll be pulling out, let's lift this. This is the only thing I hate about this palette. So I'm pulling out this shade here. Alright guys, for highlighter, I'm going into the LA Colors bronzer, and it just broke, guys, so I gotta be careful. Alright guys, so I will be lining my lips today with PMS from Fenty. Alright guys, I wasn't even sure which one I wanted to do as far as Becca, which is Tulip, I think is this Tulip Tree, or going into Too Faced, which is their matte metallic. I think I'm gonna do this one today. Alright guys, for setting spray, and it's actually just to take the, the powdery look off, I will be using from the Magic Collection. This is the Coconut Water Mist. Alright guys, that is all that I have for you. And if you did not smash that subscribe button coming in, please consider smashing it on your way out. Also guys, if you didn't enter the Ioni Lashes giveaway, check the last video out and enter if you would like a chance to win. Alright guys, that's all, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.